you probably remember the incident where two young signals lads got snatched out of their car in the Andersontown Road. It's funny because a few years later, my vehicle broke down not that far from where their vehicle got snatched. And I jumped out the vehicle and got two Catholic lads to come and help me push the vehicle. And they were great. If only they knew what was in that. But it just goes to show, 90% of the Catholic population have got no interest really in the violent side of it, and they're doing the undercover stuff. Taught me quite a big lesson, really, that the Northern Irish people in general, Catholic and Protestant, were really nice people. It's one of the most friendly countries I've ever been to. Belfast, for a few drinks of beer in a pub is just something to behold. Really, really friendly people. So yeah, it's a bit bizarre. So my car broke down. There's me with an English accent because I certainly was never going to try and speak with a Northern Irish accent, because all you're going to, some guy's going to look at you and go, "Oh, you're not from here." So I just all right, mate, yeah, normal lingo, and they kindly pushed the vehicle off the main road and down a side alleyway, if that makes sense, and thanked them. And thankfully, when someone came along and managed to fix the car for me, so I could drive out of there. But it was deemed as quite a hostile area. Just get on with it, if you start panicking and start getting a bit worried about an area, you're going to blow yourself. And that's the same as, so when you're out doing operations, because you're always on your own, because if there's two of you, it just looks a bit suspicious. Two blokes, dodgy. One bloke, you can get away with it. So when you're working in these really hard estates, I had a bit of a philosophy, I suppose, that when I'm doing something, bear in mind that when the IRA are up to something, they have a lot of dickers out. They call them dickers. And they're young lads, young scroats really, often coming sort of potential IRA recruits who are sat on street corners just acting a pain in the arse, but being the eyes and ears of the IRA. So you come along, bimbling along as you do, hoping to see something or listen and blah, blah, blah. You attract attention of these dickers, if that makes sense. So my philosophy, and I swore by it, that if they confronted me, I would turn it on its head and confront them. So if I could see them, 4 or 5 of them, talking, and because you knew any minute now they're going to confront you, I used to just cross the road before they even thought about it, and then walked up to them. To be honest, it worked great because it put them on the back foot. Because if you don't, what will happen if you scurry past, scared? Why you have to be scared when you've got a flipping shooter in your pocket? I don't know. But people do get a bit nervous, if that makes sense. And if you go past and you look nervous and you sort of start twitching, and all you're going to do, you're going to confirm their suspicions, if that makes sense. That you're a dodgy guy, you shouldn't be in the area, and you could actually blow the whole job. And so, yeah, again, different mentality. Just get on with it,